All right, back to Debbie from Ink and Pages Junk Journal January prompts at the end of February. We finished up lace last time. We're on to fabric. Before I start, though, I did go back and added one other little thing to the fabric pocket. So remember this pocket here? I did just add a little piece of lace down here. So, and I made it a pocket. Cute. Actually put these like this. Yeah, add a little piece of lace. That's all I did. So that was working in Signature 1. I went through and counted how many projects I have on each pages, and we got to work in Signature 3 to kind of get things evened out again. So I just put, that's my bookmark, my lace mark. So I want to work on this page right here. Do I? I think I'm actually going to be working on both of these pages. Okay. Let me pull my stuff out. Maybe that'll help remind me of what I was thinking. Just going to leave that in there in case it closes. And here's all the stuff we're working with today. Again, I did some sorry about the dogs. Okay, gonna find a spot now. Can we find a spot, please? All right. So did some pre-gaming, figured out what I wanted for my stuff. So here's like the ephemera we got going on. These pieces here. These out. Got a butterfly, got this big page here. And now these are like fabric swatches. Okay, so here is where my microphone died. So there's no sound like the rest of the video. So I get to try to remember what I was doing. So I was explaining these are fabric swatch books. And so I had pre-gamed and figured out like how I wanted to layer the pieces so that you kind of flip through them. I don't know why I'm hanging on this page so long. Oh, I think I'm trying to figure out what order I want to put these in. So I kind of got a blank page, then I got that little flower page, and then my little piece of fabric there. And yeah. Oh, I'm talking about how I think I want to put it together. Like Debbie, I'm showing you Debbie, what do you call it? Stapled them. But I'm showing you my staple. Like, will it go down that far? I was thinking about maybe doing a brad at the top. Now I'm finding out like where it is, where it would go down. What do I want to do? Do I want to put a brad at the top? Do I want to staple it? So I guess we'll find out what I decided. Okay, so we can, yeah, okay, let's move on. All right, here's the next one. So for this one, I picked like another like journal spot blank kind of piece of paper to go on the very bottom, and then another like flowery piece, and then that looks like a bunch of little fabric pieces there. So that'll be my top piece. Now I'm deciding where I want to put it, how it's going to sit in there, depending on how I put it together, whether I staple it or put a brad at the top. How close will it be? Taking a long time. Yeah,
if I put a brad here. Yes, and this one I am for sure. I do end up putting a brad there in the middle of that little hole. And I'm like, oh, this one, I think I will staple the one on the right. That one, I'm going to put a brad right there in the middle. So I'll keep that little top piece in the middle. Yep, I don't know how many more times I got to point at it or what I'm trying to explain. But that little roughly kind of piece there, I want to put on the edge to decorate it. Yes, won't that be lovely? I'll put it somewhere top. Oh, I think I'm going to put it on the top because it'll kind of cover up that brad. I think that's what I decided on. And moving on to the final one. So this one, I've got this piece of fabric. And so I've got the kind of the journal spot, white page under there. And then the fabric. And then this flowery piece. I think on this one I might, because the other two I have the fabric on top, I believe. Oh, the first one I had the fabric on top. I think that one I put it in the middle. So like the little phrase stick out. I guess I'm seeing how long it is. Hopefully I cut that down because that would be the right thing to do. Trim it down and make that piece smaller. What am I doing now? I don't recall using that piece. I guess I did. Oh yeah, I think I made a pocket out of that piece of fabric. Yeah, because it has like the blues and the grays, and it would go with the blue and the gray there. And then I think I put that lace on top of that and make it kind of a double pocket. So because it's the fabric prompt, I have a fabric pocket. Yeah, that's what I do. No, I don't know what I'm talking about there. I thought I was going to use the other page. I don't know, we'll see. Who knows what past me thinks? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, because this is like present me, which I'm both like present and future me right now, because it's future me from the past me that did this video. Yeah, I started thinking about that the other day about this was past me, but at the time it was present me, but now it's past me. And future me had to do the voiceover, which I am future me, but I'm also present me. And then once you listen to this, I'll then be past me. I know, it's trippy. It's trippy. So I just glued that piece of paper down on the back to be like the back page so you don't actually flip that one up. And now we're going to put the fabric in. I can't even not have dog sounds while I'm voiceovering. I'm doing this voiceover while I'm sitting in my bed because I came up to bed early specifically to do this voiceover. And still got dog noise. So just trimming this down. I'm going to glue that in just at the top. I can't remember how I did the closure on this. So we're putting that in. If I work this slow through the whole video, I'm gonna speed this up. Man, I'm slow. Now what am I doing? Where are my hands? I was probably getting the glue off my fingers. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get that piece in there. Trim it down. Trim it down. There you go. Grab those scissors. What am I doing? What did I reach for? Oh, I grabbed the pinking shears. Good call. Good call. I made a good decision there. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. I like the frays that are coming out. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now how are you gonna close it? Hey, what are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Okay. All right, so I'm going to glue this. Am I gluing this one shut? I don't recall doing this. All right, let's see what I'm thinking here. Glue that in. Now, make sure the frays show. Glue it in, but not too far up to the top so that it impedes on the cover closing. All right, give it a good smoosh down. Okay, now how are you going to close that? Yeah, I'm pointing at it, but why? Let's see what I'm thinking. Hey, I'm going to give that a little fancy schmancy border there with that little border punch. That's one of those Martha Stewart ones. It's one I found on eBay. They're kind of neat. I like how it's got the design off to the sides, because then you line up your first punch, then you line up the design on the sides, and then you know that when you punch again, it'll be on the continuation. And now get the other side. So I got to line that up. There you go. Get it lined up. Good job, Punch-a-Rooney Dooney. And there we go. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I missed a little spot. Okay, we'll punch it again. There we go. Just make sure you line it up. There you go. Now it's off. Good job. Clean up. Yep. Clean up. Clean up. Isn't that cute? Now how did I close it? What am I doing? I'm going to glue it shut? All right. I guess I am. We're gluing this one. I won't have a lot of journal space on this if I'm gluing it shut. So I won't really be able to, lift everything up. That's all right. There's that lined paper, that coffee dyed lined paper right in there. So I could just journal on that. But it's cute. I like it. I'm happy with that. What am I going to do there? I think I'm going to clip it in. I see I need to move my journal down so you can see everything. Oh, those are the bulb pins. I'm looking for I had to jump up and go get my little tiny Tim Holtz paper clips. Yeah, there they are. I got those a long time ago. And never used them, because then I'm like, I don't want to put paper clips in my journal. And then I'm like, why aren't I putting paper clips in my journal? Especially these, they're so small, they're so cute. All right, and I'm gonna put it there. I don't know if you can see it because I'm off screen there. Hopefully I catch that and move everything down. All right, it is cute. It does look cute. Now let's put the pin back in there. Good job, Cindy. Good job. All right, now, let's go on to this one. What are we doing here? I think I do end up stapling this one, if I remember correctly. because I know I was worried, will the staples go through? So I don't know, a lot of trouble with that little. It's the cutest little stapler with the kitty cat that I got at Daiso when we all went. My first time ever going to a Daiso. Loved it. But I should have went with just the regular one because the cutesy one kind of broke right away. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to trim that down too. So we have like that layered look. And use my pinking shears because, give the fabric-esque look. All right. Yeah, let's stick that in there. Okay, yeah, we'll stick that in there. Okay. Get our fabric. That's a little piece of sari silk. That came from, I gave you that braided rug from Ollie's. I gave that to you for Christmas. And I had the same kind and cut it apart. Cut all those binding strings apart from it. And it gave me so much sari silk. I didn't even know. It was, what an awesome find. Cheap, and I came out with a ton of different silk. So looks like I ended up putting that in between instead of on top. I like it. I like it there. What are we doing now? Oh, I want to make sure that it's flattened out so it'll catch when I staple it together, assuming that's what I do is staple it. I should have probably I'm gonna make sure it stays down, which is fine. Gluing that part's fine. Yeah, I should have ironed it down. I was being lazy. Now, though, let's fast forward into the future. Tonight, for the first night, I used my little craft iron that I got for Christmas. And, oh my goodness, I love it. Because my regular iron's so big and clunky, and the cord is like super long, which is a good thing. It really is a good thing to have a super long cord on your iron. But in my little crafty space, I don't need that big of a cord. And it kept on my wheels of my chair kept getting caught on it. It was ridiculous. So I pulled that little craft. Whoa, that thing works good. I love it. And it's super quick to heat up. A couple of passes, the wrinkles were gone out of the material I was using. What am I doing here? I got another punch. Oh, look at that. I'm going to put another little fancy punch at the bottom. That's another little came off of eBay. I think I got 3 or 4 of them in a pack. I found them on eBay. I was like super happy because they're old Martha Stewart ones. I don't think she makes these anymore. So I was really super happy to find them. And then I think I had mentioned it or I mentioned it in this video or something. Anyway, that and the money I spent on these ended up going to a thrift store and finding it. And even though I got like 3 or 4 in that pack, I ended up finding one for like $1.50. Let me tell you, I paid more than $1.50 for these. But I really like the one that I just used. I like them all, but I really like that one. It's so cute. Look at that cute little design on the end of it. Kind of looks lacy. I like it. All right, what we got? Oh, we're testing it. Now, I think I stapled this one. Yep, I'm reaching for this. Here's that little kitty cat staple. Let's see. Does it work the first time or do I struggle? Did it work? No. Let's try again. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Did it work that time? No. Oh, I gotta do some maintenance on it. I got a little squish staple stuck down in there. All right, come on now. Doesn't come apart like a normal stapler. Now I'm like, okay, what's going on? I know eventually I look in there and I see the squished one. Look in there. You'll find it. You'll find it. It's in there. Get your tweezers. Get your tweezers. She's not listening to me. Or maybe I got it. Let's try again. Squish it hard. There we go. There we go. Now, can you do it again? And it just so happens that it falls right between the two sets of words. So that was fortuitous. There we go. Yeah. What am I doing? Am I pulling it out? Pulled it out. Try again. Oh, look, I'm thinking if I use the desk, that'll help. Did it? Oh, it must have. Okay. And now I can flip up. See? It's cute. I like it. Now I'm going to go for the Brad one. All right. So we got here, got the journal card on the bottom. Yep. Trim her up with pink and shears. Good job. So we want it to have like that layered look, just like a swatch book would have. All right. And then the little fake swatch patches of material. Yeah, that looks good. That's what you're waiting on. All right. Yeah, you want to put your brad through there. Get your pokey tool. Oh, what are we thinking? Oh, I'm deciding, do I want it to go all the way through to the back? Or do I want it to just go through that part and so you don't see it through the back? I think I'm going to go for it and say it's okay if I see it through the back. Which I'm good with. I mean, honestly, who's going to see this journal but me? And like, you'll see it when you come to visit, or when I come visit you and take it. But other than that, this is for me anyway. And I don't mind if you see the back. I mean, I could cover the back with something else. I don't believe I do. But I could, maybe eventually down the road when next February, when I'm actually using it and writing in it, maybe I'll grab one of those extra pieces of ephemera or something and glue it on top of that. Who knows? And then I'll put this little, it's not really a ruffle, but it kind of, it's like the ruffled edge. It was from a piece of the sari, and it has like the seam on it, so it has a little bit of a ruffle, but not really. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it. We'll just go with like a fake ruffle. Is that a thing? Now I'm just deciding which side is the best looking side. You better decide quick before your glue dries. There you go, set her down. There, gotta press that in there. Give her a good press, make sure the glue's all melding in with everything. I should have used my silicone spatula there. It would have saved the tackiness on my fingers. You know? Oh, grabbing some bulldog clips. Help add some pressure on there while the glue dries. Good idea. Good thinking. Good thinking. All right. So, got the 3 swatch books done. Now what are we doing? Right. Did I actually glue those? I don't think I actually glued those pockets down. Nope, I haven't done that yet. Let's work on that. All right, get the Fabri-Tac. Give me some 3 sides there. Unlike paper, you know, if you glue your paper all the way up to the edge there at the seam of the book, then it kind of like impede and stuff. Well, as long as you're not gluing over that with such a thin fabric, I can get that, you know, pretty tight against the spine seam there, and it won't impede at all, which is nice. This is another piece of the sari material. Came from that rug. Yep, I was just checking to see if it was impeding, which it was not. That's pretty good. Oh, at least now you can see where I paper clipped that swatch book onto that piece of paper. And I can always pop it off right on the paper and pop it right back on. All right. Making sure the glue didn't go over to the other side, mess with anything. There you go. Move that envelope. Make sure I don't get any glue on it. Which I didn't, by the way. Okay, can we put the lace pocket down now? There we go. What's going on now? Oh, trying to decide which side of the lace to use. Okay, I guess I need to trim it up some. How about cutting straight? I'm going to trim both sides. All right. Do it straight. Straight cutting. Did you do it? Let's see how well I did on that cut. I still don't know which side I'm using. Yep, looks okay. It's not really that straight, but you know, give the girl a break. She did her best. Now what am I looking for? Oh, my fabric went over. Let's just trim that up a little bit. There we go. Good job. I see it hanging off the bottom too. Do I trim that up? Yeah, I do. I'm glad I did. If I didn't, I'd have to, wake V up by running downstairs, flipping the lights on to go grab that journal and trim it. That would bother me. Past me did future me a favor, a solid there. Thanks, past me. You did good. Looks like I'm struggling a little bit. I didn't realize how slow of a crafter I am. I'm pretty slow. Just like to take my time, I guess. I enjoy the process, it's not a race. Although, I talk a lot like, okay, we need to get this done, blah, blah, blah. But I really do enjoy the process. I like the slow and intentional. Probably not the best for a YouTube video, but hey, it's just for you to learn. I hope you're learning something. If not, and you're just listening to this because you want to hear your mother's voice, hey, I love you. You're doing awesome. Keep up the good work. All right, so putting the Fabri-Tac on the lace to make sure I get all those little lacy pieces. And let's stick that on there. All right. Get on there straight. Now press it. Yeah, you got to go. There you go. There's the silicone spatula. That's what I was waiting for you to get. Save your fingers, man. It took me this far in my adult life to realize how much the glue on your fingers sucks the freaking oils from it. Kept wondering, why are my fingers so dry? I don't understand. Yeah, okay, Miss Obvious, because you have glue all over them. Every time I'd walk away from my craft table and go wash my hands, by the time I was going to bed, it was like, man, my fingers are so dry and they bug the crap out of me. So I just keep some lotion by my bed. I have some on right now because I just finished doing some crafting tonight. All right, what are we doing? We're grabbing some more bulldog clips so we can hold that lace down while it dries. Make sure we got good adherence. I wonder what we're going to do after this. What do we got? We got the swatch books. We got that. Got the 2 pockets. All right, yep, let's put that back. And what are we doing? Are we going to do something with some ephemera? Okay, apparently we are. What do we got? We got these pieces. Oh, I see a butterfly. Butterfly? What are those little things? I can't tell if they're scraps. Yeah, they're scraps. I think they're scraps. Okay, I'm going to do some pink and sheer edges on there. Maybe am I making a cluster? I wonder what I'm doing. I'm going to cut it somehow. Maybe not. Oh, I'm going to use the straight ones. Why am I doing that? I guess I just wanted pinking shears on the edges. Okay. All right. Hey, by the way, I noticed that is this like the first video I did where the camera is facing straight down? I must have moved it. I like this angle better, but now I got to get used to where my workspace is. because the journal's all hanging off. Goodness. All right, what am I thinking here? What am I doing with this? All right, we're going to get some fabric. What am I doing with that? What are you going to do with that? Okay. Oh, I'm going to get the green because the green goes better with the green. Good thinking. All right. Yeah, I must be making a cluster. A cluster or a dangle? I wonder if I'm making a dangle because that's fabric and I'll use one of them ball pins. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I gotta be doing. All right, now I just gotta figure it out. Cut the blue part off. Good call. There's like, even though the whole background and everything's blue, on this thing there isn't any. I'm gonna stand by that decision. I like it. Now I'm thinking, what else do I do? What are you looking for? Oh, nice little strip of lined paper there. Coffee dyed lined paper. Gonna add that too. What are we doing? Just rip it. Hey, look at that. Just rip it. Yeah, get us a ripped edge. There you go. Yeah, rip that end too. Are you gonna rip that edge? Are you? Yeah, I am. Oh, inker. Yeah, inker up. I like to ink it up. I should have brought my dauber up and just a random piece of paper, and every time I ink, I could voice over the inking, in case you miss hearing the sound. All right, let's put that on there. That's 3 pieces. What am I grabbing? Apparently I'm am I going to grab a word? I am. I know myself. I can't read it. I don't know what word I'm grabbing, but I'll grab a word. Apparently it takes me a while to decide which word. All right. I think I have chosen a word. Cutting carefully. All right, trim her down, but don't trim down too close. You want to be able to leave room to poke a hole in the top there. Yeah, ink her up. Gotta ink her up. All right, are we ready to put it together? What else are you gonna do? I'm gonna add anything else? I'm thinking. Those are my thinking tapping fingers. What am I reaching for now? Oh, ball pin. Okay, so I think I am all done with putting stuff on there. Now let's see how much of a struggle bus it is. I struggle with these. Yeah, I think I might struggle with this unless I go. Watch. Let's see if I struggle putting this on. Like putting it on the pocket itself. Pretty sure I can do this all right. But can I put it on the pocket correctly, or do I need to take it all off and redo it? Push it on there. I'm trying not to rip the paper. If I'd have poked a pre-hole in there, this, wouldn't be such an issue. All right, we got her on. Good job. Now, can you clip it to that pocket? I'm just wiggling it through to kind of loosen that or widen the hole up a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm realizing now what I did. Yeah, you got to take it off now. Put your pin on the other way. There you go. There you go. Now you can pin it on. Good job. You figured it out. That didn't take too long. Hindsight, I tell you what, it's 2020. That's cute. Yeah, those should be dry. There you go. Take them clips off. All right. Now, what are we going to do? Let's put those words back in the envelope before you lose them. You left the words out. Okay, we're going to take all the clips off. Yeah, let's try it. There's my... Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea. Snip those off. All right. That's cute. Oh, I like it. It's like, isn't that cute? Yeah, let's put that one in. The cute little lacy punch border thing. So cute. All right, what else we got? All right. I'll stick that card in the back. That'll be a... No, we're going to stick that one in. What are you going to do? Make up your mind, honey. Yeah, have that stick. That's nice. Yep, there you go. More like fabric-y looking stuff. Choices. Stick that between. That's good. I concur. Yeah, that square with the flowers and the little white in the middle, I don't use that. I don't think I use it in the entire journal. I can't think that I even used it at the end. Maybe I did, but I think that ended up, it's just an extra piece of ephemera. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting another paper clip. What am I going to do with that? Let's see what my thought process was here. Well, we wouldn't know because I'm off the camera. Am I going to clip something up at the top? I don't know what you're thinking there, but don't do that. Can you move it down so we can all see too? Rude. She's so rude. Let's allow her some grace, new camera angle. She's still getting used to it. I think she'll realize it at some point. I think she will. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, yep, we can move that pocket back down because the glue's all dry. And I think we're like, what am I doing here? Oh, because that's like paper, and then I've got some weight on it. So I do end up putting paper clipping something to the other side of that swatch there to make it sturdier. And then it works pretty good. What are you doing? No. Don't. Stop. Believing. Okay. What am I going to do with that? You could always paper clip that on the other side. Do I leave it there? I don't remember leaving that there. You don't use that, honey. Just put it away. Yeah, I don't think I used that either. I might have ended up using it later. I'm not sure. There we go. Put the words away. So I think I'm done. Let's see if I clean this up and pull that down so you can actually see the top. Yep, put that away. Good job. I have no idea what I'd be saying. I do know I'm cleaning up. Can we pull the journal down? Pull it down. She's not listening to me. Yeah, right there. I'm talking about how I'll have to put something on the back there. Counterbalance that. If I pulled the journal down, it would help. Oh, she's frustrating, isn't she? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, you could leave it there temporarily, but don't do that. Am I looking for something to put there for real? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I think I put that on there as a pot, like a side tuck pocket thing, to give that a little bit more weight. Yeah, to fix it so I can use that page. Good thinking. What would be even better thinking is if you could move that journal on down. That would be nice. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm going to make my thumb notch. Now I'm just trying to figure out which way I want it to face. And here I'm just making a little tiny crease so I know where the center is. So I know where to punch that thumb notch. You know, I think eventually I end up just pulling that plastic thing off because I never use the catcher because I always want to see. And once you punch one and it kind of sticks there, then you can't see the next thing you stuff in there. So I just let them fly out. It's kind of fun. It makes me giggle. All right. Yep. Checking it. I think it might be too long. I think I have to trim it. Yeah, there we go. I decided to trim this top part because it's the lighter part and I really like that darker grunge at the bottom. So I wanted to keep all that dark grunge. So that's why I trimmed the top. Which I should have trimmed it. Yeah, now I'm going to have to do the bottom because I shouldn't have put my thumb notch in yet. Yeah, dingleberry. All right. We got it? We got it? Is it close? Let's see. Apparently not. Trim a little more. Just a smidge. There, I think we got it this time. Yep, we got it this time. Grab the glue. Oh no, we got to ink it because we cut those pieces. Now grab the glue. There you go. Glue the three sides. I think one of the very first really good pieces of advice that I gathered when I was watching YouTubers was when you're gluing three sides, always hold the side you don't want to glue. Because I have not done that and glued the wrong sides before. They always end up saying a few choice words to myself. Very hard on myself. I don't give myself a lot of grace. I should. We should all give ourselves a lot of grace. Unless you're, intentionally being a poop bag, but insert cuss word there. Then you don't deserve grace. You need to get your act together. right, let's do a little bit more inking. I must not have been happy with my inking. All right, now let's paper clip this back on, and it should be a lot sturdier. Oh, I lost my paper clip. That's right, I lost my paper. Here is me losing my paper clip. Where did it go? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to end up getting another one. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, exactly. Where did it go? I don't know. I did eventually find it. I think I found it like a day and a half, 2 days later. I found it. It was like way off to the left, and it was so small it was like obscured by something. So we'll just grab another one. All right, now let's get our paper clipped in. Okay, and he did. There we go. Now we're paint. Now, yep. See how much better, much better. All right, now could you slide the journal down for us all to see? Probably keep it up there. We can check that one off. Woohoo! Fabric is done. That's awesome. So many more to go. All right. What am I saying? What am I shaking my finger for now? I don't even know where I went. Okay, so I don't know where I went, but this is the end of the video. Till next time.